friends from the Carlinville Public Library. It's Miss Nadia, and I have another story time for you guys. I have two fun stories with really good illustrations, and one of them features animals, and the other one features just kids like you. So first, I want to share with you Carlinville Public Library's information. To just give us a call at 217-854-3505 if you have any questions, but it'd probably be better to contact us at our website at www.carlinvillelibrary.org. You can also email us at mail@carlinvillelibrary.org. So just check there for any information you need, and if you need any other free electronic resources for you or your family. So, and to get started, I'm going to show you also the information about the books I'm reading today. The first one is Bear Counts. It's written by Karma Wilson, illustrated by J. Chapman, published by Margaret K. McElderry Books, and it's an imprint of Simon & Schuster. And you probably will recognize those characters, Bear and his friends Hare and Wren. There's a lot of Bear books, and Bear has a lot of adventures, and if you don't know them, you need to look them up. I'm pretty sure there's probably a few books of Bear on the library at yourlibrarycloud.com, or if you get electronic resources from there. And then the second book is Anywhere Farm, written by Phyllis Root, illustrated by G. Brian Karras, and published by Candlewick Press. It's another really good book. I'm pretty sure this illustrator had drawn some pictures for another book that I had read earlier, last month or the month before. So check it out. Let's get started with, you ready, kids? Ready? Let's get warmed up. This is the way I tap my nose, tap my nose, tap my nose. This is the way I tap my nose when I'm at story time. This is the way I spin my arms, spin my arms, spin my arms. This is the way I spin my arms when I'm at story time. This is the way I clap my hands, clap my hands, clap my hands. This is the way I clap my hands when I'm at story time. This is the way I make a book, bake a book, make a book. This is the way I make a book when I'm at story time. Now close up your book. Open it. Close it up. Set it in your lap. And get ready for the first book I'm going to share with you. It's called Bear Counts. So do you know what that might mean? That might mean you need to have your counter in your palm ready so you can help count. So you can count like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or if you have a tablet and you're allowed to touch the screen, you could count the picture. Okay. So this is Bear Counts. Look at Bear. You recognize him? There's been a lot of other books that I've read. So Mouse and Bear share breakfast. Basking in the morning sun, Bear looks up and points. And the bear counts. What do you think you might count? Let's turn the page and find out. 1. One sun floating high. 1 giant dragonfly. 1 robin on her nest. Only 1 berry left. Numbers, numbers everywhere. Can you count along with bear? Get your pointer out. 1. It's the number 1. You just draw it like this. Ready? Here's another one. Mouse and bear see hare, and hare calls out, "Howdy-do!" He is holding yummy fruit, and the bear counts. Let's turn the page and find out. 2 paws which hold a treat, 2 apples crisp and sweet, 2 stumps for perfect chairs, 2 friends who love to share. Numbers, numbers everywhere. Can you count along with bear? You ready? Get your pointer ready. 1, 2. Bear hears funny sounds coming from an aspen tree. It is Raven. Look, there's Raven. Owl and wren. And the bear counts. Look at all in that picture. All his friends. And bear counts. 3 chums. He's tiny. 3 chums who chitter chat. 3 funny muskrats. 3 clouds above the trees. 3 bumbling bumblebees. Numbers, numbers everywhere. Can you count along with bear? Get your pointers. 1, 2, 3. Wow, look at all that. Bear cries, "Look, it's Badger. Mole and gopher by the shore. Badger has his fishing pole." And the bear counts. Look at all that. That looks like a lot of counting. Let's see if we can keep up with bear. 4. Can you count them? 4 fish splish and splash. 4 geese waddle past. 4 croaking, 4 turtles on a log. 4 croaking, hopping frogs. Numbers, numbers everywhere. Can you count along with bear? 1, 2, 3, 4. Mouse squeaks, "Let's go swimming." And in the pond they dive. The friends float in the pond. And the bear counts. Wow, he's got a lot to count. Oh, wow. 5 ducks in the water. 5 lively river otters. 5 lovely lily pads. 5 pinching crawdads. Numbers, numbers everywhere. Now you can count just like bear. Let's find those numbers and tap them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at all that. The end. Great job counting, guys. Give yourselves a hand. Woohoo! Good counting. Oh my goodness. You know what I noticed in his story? The weather looked pretty nice outside. Really nice. And over the weekend, it was pretty nice around here. It was kind of it did trick me because the wind was pretty chilly, but that sun really, really was strong. But the wind kept me really cool. And so, unfortunately, I forgot to put sunscreen on. And I got really, really sunburnt, and it's really, really red. I mean, it looks like that. It's very red. So I want you guys to remember, because we've talked about what you should wear when in different types of weather. And one thing I like to wear is a hat. This one's kind of rough. It's fallen in the pool a couple of times. So it's good to have a nice hat. Ooh, that's looking really something. Really fancy. And make sure Mom and Dad help you with your sunscreen. Make sure you get sunscreen on. That is very important. I'm trying to find a good side to this pad. It's rough. It's probably been sat on a couple times, and I know it's fallen in the pool a bunch. So here, I'll go this way. Maybe that'll be better. There you go. Is that better? You guys got your sun hats on. I use one like this, or I wear a baseball cap. So when the weather is nice outside, sometimes we want to do some fun stuff outside. And some things I like to do is to plant. Do you guys like to plant? You ever help Mom and Dad? Sometimes I let my kids because you gotta break up the soil before you put the plants in there. And so I let my kids just really break up the soil. You need it to not be all stuck together in a big soil ball. You need it nice and loose so the plants can grow in it. So this book is called The Anywhere Farm. And can you tell where that takes place? Do you think it takes place in Carlinville out in the country? No, it's in what you would call an urban area. Probably like in a city, maybe St. Louis or something like that. But they've managed to bring in soil and to make their own little garden. So let's hear about an Anywhere Farm. I'm going to scooch over a little bit so you can see those pictures. I don't want to miss out on any pictures. That would be a drag. See, there they are. He's walking his dog. And it says, for an Anywhere Farm, here's all that you'd need. You see what you need? You know what that is? If you said soil or dirt, you're right. You need soil and sunshine, some water, a seed. Fat seed or skinny seed, pointy or round, tenderly tuck it down into the ground. Then you watch and you wait. You water, you weed. Your seed will sprout out at its own seedy speed. Sometimes you have to wait. And you'll have an Anywhere Farm. Where can you plant your Anywhere Farm? An old empty lot makes a good growing plot, but a pan or a bucket, a pot or a shoe, a bin or a tin or a window will do. Plant a farm in a crate. Plant a farm in a cup. In a box, on a balcony, 10 stories up. Ready? Do, 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 do. She's way up there. Plant a farm in a truck. Plant in anywhere farm. Oh, in a box on a bike. Planted anywhere farm, anywhere that you like. Anywhere that you have some soil, some seed, some sunshine and water, that's all that you need for your anywhere, anywhere, anywhere farm. What can you plant on your anywhere farm? Oh, look at it. It's a seed. Do you know what that is? Is that the roots? Kale in a pail. Corn in a horn. Beets and zucchini. Oregano, beans. Jicama, broccoli, radishes, greens. Tomatoes, potatoes, peppers and peas. On your anywhere farm, plant whatever you please. Who might come... Ooh, look at that, the seed. It's getting more roots. Who might come to visit your anywhere farm? You might see a monarch, a ladybug, bees, hummingbirds, cardinals, fat chickadees. Your neighbors might come when they see what you've grown. They might want an anywhere farm of their own. Look, that garden's gotten so big. You see what that is? This. She's growing her tomatoes, or she's selling her tomatoes. You might give them some seeds that they plant in a can, a carton, a wash tub, an old frying pan. In a boat or a boot or right in their yard. Anybody can do it. You've showed it's not hard. With your farm in a basket and mine on a chair. With soil and sunshine and water and care. One day all our anywhere farms, anywhere, might turn into an anywhere farm everywhere. Look at, there's the corn in a horn. Where does it all start? What do you need? Just one farmer, you, and one little seed. All it takes is just one farmer and a seed. And that could be you if you want. Okay. I grew this at the end. That little seed turned into this big sunflower. I like that story. So, let's see. I was gonna show you. This is what I made up. Oop, and things kind of stuck to it. I just made it and the glue stuck all over. Here it is. So this is what I made. I made grass. I made my soil. I made my roots. I made a stem. I made my leaves. I made my petals. And if you're too little for scissors, Mom and Dad could cut these out and you could glue them, or you could just use your crayons and color it in. This little is just a crayon, and that's all I did. And for this grass, I literally took a strip like this and I snipped, but not all the way through, guys. I snip, 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 snip. And this is how I did it. First, I took my plate and I colored just the bottom with my brown crayon. And then, I did have a brown crayon somewhere. Here it is. Brown crayon. So I'm going to draw this. And then I color it in. And then I did my fringy grass. And then I glued it on. And then I glued on my stem, and I glued on my leaves, and I glued on my, okay, this literally is ribbon that I found. It's Santa Claus. Yes, it's ho-ho, it's Christmas. On the other side, it's just white. So I use that as my roots, because roots are usually, or you could use string and glue that on there coming from the bottom of the stem. And then my flower petals. And that is how you can make a flower. And that's it for today, guys. There was one little song I wanted to share with you. It's called, let me think. Let me get the tune in my head. It's, the farmer plants the seed. The farmer plants the seed. Hi-ho, the dairy-o. The farmer plants the seed. The rain starts to fall. The rain starts to fall. Hi-ho, the dairy-o. The rain starts to fall. The sun shines on the plant. The sun shines on the plant. Hi-ho, the dairy-o. The sun shines on the plant. The plant starts to grow. The plant starts to grow. Hi-ho, the dairy-o. The plant starts to grow. There you go. That's the end. You guys have a great week, and I will see you next week with another couple of fun stories to read with you. Bye, guys. I miss you guys so much. Be safe.